Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we are going to be doing a fragrance comparison for Baccarat Rouge 540 and Greenwich Village by Bond No. 9. So stay tuned for that. And if you like the content, guys, hit the like and subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it and it helps me keep bringing you guys great content. Before we get into the video, guys, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite from Bond No. 9? So Greenwich Village was released in 2019. I did an initial first impressions on this one. I wasn't super impressed, largely because it to me smelled a lot like Baccarat Rouge 540, and a lot of people have described it that way, so certainly I'm not the only one. But I did decide to revisit it, and I'm actually happy I did because it really has sort of grown on me. And this one is actually quite nice. So the opening in this one, I do actually pick up a little bit of that orange, which is very nice and very sweet. And of course the lychee is also there, adding a nice fruity vibe. There is also a undertone of florals. It's very flowery. It smells like a bouquet, but it's not super strong. There is just this very nice underpinning of florals. And there is an overall sweetness as well. The orange note actually really is well done. It's like a very nice, sweet, fresh orange. I can just like picture the juice dripping off it. Very well done, and I do like that orange note quite a bit. Now, the reason that I think this one gets compared with Baccarat Rouge 540 a lot is that it does also have some kind of undercurrent of that sort of dentist office vibe that I really do associate with Baccarat Rouge 540. And really for me in the opening of Baccarat Rouge 540, I get a lot of that dentist vibe. I get a very strong, sort of minty, almost like mouthwash or like the cleaner that a dentist uses to clean your teeth. And I get a lot of sort of this latex vibe. So that is definitely to some degree present in Greenwich Village. And honestly, these ones do kind of drift further apart as they start to dry down, but there certainly is the similarities there. It seems to me that this is kind of very similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. It has that DNA. But one thing that's nice about it is that it has this nice orange, almost fizzy top with that lychee as well. And it adds a really nice sweetness. And I really do get that ambroxan as well. That makes it a very nice, sweet, floral, somewhat floral, fruity fragrance in the opening. And I actually really do enjoy it. I like the sweetness of the ambroxan. And on the dry down, I really enjoy the dry down for Greenwich Village. So to me, I find Baccarat Rouge 540 to be fairly linear. So I get that sort of minty dental office vibe almost the whole time, right? It just kind of tones down a little bit, but it does generally smell to me more or less the same the whole time. It's actually even not that sweet of a fragrance on my skin. Now with Greenwich Village, it does sweeten up quite a bit. I actually pick up more of the vanilla, and the praline comes into play as well, and it adds this really nice, sweet, creamy, almost gourmand vibe that I really, really enjoy, and that actually, I find that Greenwich Village smells more like what I would have expected from Baccarat Rouge 540, the way that people describe it, with the addition, of course, of the fruity and the floral notes. But the additional praline and the vanilla, the addition of the praline and the vanilla really adds this nice, sweet quality to it. And it is most certainly sweeter than Baccarat Rouge 540. Now the ambroxan definitely is there, and I definitely get a large dose of that, adding a sweetness and also a freshness. So there is also, as this dries down, a really nice fresh quality to it as well. And I have to say that on the scent profile alone, Greenwich Village is, to me, more enjoyable a fragrance. It does lean a little bit feminine, but of course, if you do like Baccarat Rouge 540, I don't think that's really a problem for you. And honestly, it has these slightly gourmandish qualities, this nice freshness, and it is quite sweet. And it's very easy for a man to pull this off, so I think anyone can wear this fragrance. And I think it is more appealing and more pleasing to smell. It has a lot more complexity in my opinion, whereas I find, again, Baccarat Rouge 540 to be fairly one-dimensional. So I like the added depth and I like the way it changes as it dries down. So I do enjoy this one quite a bit. Now, performance-wise, they both do have pretty beastly performance in the opening first couple of hours. Very good projection, and it has nice sillage for around that 2-hour mark. And then it does tone down, but of course not to a skin scent in either case. Now, this one is where Baccarat Rouge 540 does take the win because it has much better longevity, whereas I get around 8 hours with Greenwich Village, which is nothing to complain about, but Baccarat Rouge 540 seems to last forever. So if you do like that scent profile better, it does perform better. So in the end, for me, Greenwich Village is the winner. I like it quite a bit. I find that Baccarat Rouge 540 just has that latex dental vibe that everyone says that they get, but eventually it kind of grows on you. And for me, it never did really grow on me. It never really became the fragrance that everybody talked about it being. So I don't really like this one that much, to be honest with you. This one is a vast improvement with similar DNA, in my opinion. What I like about it is it has the additional praline and the vanilla, and it adds this very nice creaminess and a little bit of fruitiness with a hint of florals as well. So I think this one is the better choice. Now I will say ultimately that the price point you find it at like Saks Fifth Avenue is outrageous. I've seen this for $500 and it is not worth that much. Sorry, $400. If you can get this one at a decent price, I've seen 100 mils, if you can get it, you know, at a reasonable price, under 200 definitely, I think it could be worth it, especially if you like the fragrance. It performs well and it smells really nice. And this is definitely one that is going to be a compliment getter, but full retail, it's not worth it. I'll just say that right up front. I think it's outrageously priced as it is right now. If it drops more reasonably, this could be something I could see getting a bottle of. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. What do you guys think about Baccarat Rouge 540 and Greenwich Village? Leave a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.